Hello there, I'm Colonel Failure and this is Train Fever. Well, what's going on? Well, we're making money. Last year we made 2.6 million profit. The year before that was 1.9 million profit. Our revenues are going up. The amount of money we're generally generating, can you say that? I suppose you can, is improving all the time, and that's exactly what we wanted to see. What are we doing today? So, first and foremost, we're going to be making some replacements. We've got two trains here that are both 70 years old. And regrettably, I'm sorry about this, but they're on our goods line. I don't know, maybe you like watching the goods line. You know, it's potentially becoming more profitable. It certainly feels like I'm shipping more goods. Where am I? We should be over here. Yeah, it certainly feels like we're shipping more goods than we were doing before. Now we're using one train rather than two. Maybe that's just something I'm imagining. It could be something I'm imagining, but you know, I'm feeling a little bit more positive than I have in a while about this goods area, because obviously if we ship more goods, then there's more demand for the component parts that go into it. But let's slow down very quickly. This chap here, where are we? Train 2 is 70 years old. So he's probably costing me an absolute fortune to keep running. Running costs are, yeah, I mean, look at this. It's the best part of $1 million a year, and it's making 800,000 a year. That's actually pretty interesting. Right, you, to the depot. So we're going to replace these aging goods trains with something a little bit more modern. Let's just have a quick look and see. Yeah, you see, I might gamble on going electric if that's what makes sense from a commercial perspective. But as you know, taking anything onto onto electrification comes with all manner of risk associated. So which was that? Train 2 was running the coal line. Okay, so we'll get him sorted out first. In fact, no, let's where's train 3? Here we go, train 3. As soon as he arrives with his 24 iron ore, we'll junk him as well, since we need to change them both. And then after that, we're going to do something that I've spoken about probably for the last 4 or 5 episodes, which is we're going to unify the trains that we're running on our passenger lines. I think we've got the cash to do so. What are we running? You know, best part of 8 million quid. Should be enough to replace 3 or 4 trains without going broke. I hope. Alright, here we go. Tewkesbury train depot. I'm pretty sure this is Tewkesbury. We in? We're in. Okay. Let's, should we pause? No, we'll keep going. Right, so let's get you out of there to start with. Just sell it. Now, what manner of trucks are those? It's an open wagon. Open wagon, which... Is it that? No, it's not, because they don't carry that many. Okay, we'll sell the lot. You're on your way in. Let's get you out of the way. Let's sell all of those. Right, so we need a goods train. Ooh, exciting. Right, okay, what are our choices here? Right, the 218 can haul 235. That's not particularly impressive, is it? The 66 can carry 395. See, it's made for heavy services. Its running costs of 1.1 a year. That's a lot. That is a lot. The diesel option is cheaper. Oh man, for medium to heavy trains. Okay, we'll go with the cheaper option. I may regret this. Plus, it's a diesel, so it doesn't matter if I've got the track set up properly or not. Right, that. And each of these carry 13. So what are we thinking here? 26, 52, 52, 65 will be enough. So that's 5 cars. Is this a good idea? Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Oh, I really hope this wasn't a terrible idea. Right, set line. You're the coal train, please. Don't let me down. Off you go. Now, I think it's a little bit faster than the previous diesel we had as well, and because it's only a medium weight train, maybe we'll get lucky. Can you? No, you can't find a path at the moment. Okay. Oh, in other news, we've got this, and in fact, I've not even looked at this yet. We've got the RE450, which is a magnificent commuter train. It can take 99 passengers. It's not very fast. Does cost quite a bit to maintain. That takes 99, you take 64, that's $1 million a year. You take $1.3 million. Yes, okay, right, I need to give that some consideration, but since we're going to be replacing passengers sooner rather than later, passenger trains sooner rather than later, that's possibly worth doing. Okay, where are you up to? You're off to go pick up some more iron ore. How fast are you going? You've got the window open here. Get the overview up. 53. Unladen 53. You are the oldest thing on the tracks at the moment. What have we got waiting? 21. Yeah, you see, so I mean... The old Consisca carry 80, and neither of them, neither coal nor iron, have ever carried 80. Right, so why am I bothering with that much? I should be happy with being able to carry 65. That should be magnificent, right? That should be pretty straightforward. Why am I even arguing this? This is a no-brainer. Do I sell off this station? No, you'll probably only want to put it back in later on anyway. Okay, right, once you've dropped off, you can go to the depot. And we'll do the same thing with you. Depot time. Okay, smashing. So once I've got these replaced, we're going to look at passengers. I don't know what I'm going to do. It's going to be interesting. I think we have to look at what's running on each line already. I got an achievement while I was just letting it run a little. For the first time there was a station with over 300 passengers waiting, which was really kind of cool. Okay, buy a new train. We'll go exactly the same again. And then 5 of these fellows. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, okay, set line, and you were iron. Right, off you go. Now, this should be a little bit more pacey than the previous one as well, which may mean that increased frequency of delivery, maybe that will help as well. Maybe that will up the tempo as far as the stuff being produced. Which, well, it'll have its positives and its negatives, not least of all that I'll... Come on, make more goods, you want to. The negatives potentially being that I have to go back and... add in a few more cars. We'll see. How old are you? What are you? You're train 7. 30 years old. Oh, you've got a way to go yet. Okay, good. Right, so let's leave this this goods section to continue losing me cash. I'm relatively confident we've got the money for this operation, so let's have a look at our different lines. Let's slow things back down again. Right, so I think the obvious one that we're going to pursue immediately is the Riptor commuter, on which we have running train 1, needs a name. We have running easy rules. Both of these are different lengths, which means they're going to be doing different speeds, and we have the Amusing Express, our post-apocalyptic special. And for those of you who expressed an interest in seeing a little bit more post-apocalyptic action, I will do some more reskinning. Whether that will be reskinning some grass or track or buildings or a train, I don't yet know. I think I'll probably wait until I've completed the tech tree and then do the top end of the tech stuff. More on that later. Anyway, so what do we actually want to run? Now, I mean, it's tempting to stick. In fact, let's have a look at the age of these as well. I know this is just covering the screen in dialogues, but needs must. Let's go with sort by name. So, the Amusing Express is 31 years old. Easy Rules is the granddaddy here at 51. Go. Here, let's group them together. And then, honestly, and then the small one is only 35 years old. Oh, dearie me. Okay, right. Okay, Easy, where are you? Easy, line. Let's go to the depot with you. And you're going into the Bexhill depot. Okay, okie doke. Right, so we've got a replacement coming up. Now this is a pretty... It's got 3 trains running on this line. Now maybe I could reduce that to 2, but have higher capacity. So they are sub-100 capacity at the moment. Drop it to 2 trains, but with greater capacity on the individual trains. That sounds like a idea. Should make for less congestion on that line as well. Why am I still discussing this? I think this is a thing. I think this is happening. Okay, right. Where's Easy's coming in now. Good. And you're a Riptor. Okay. Oh yeah. What have we got here? Oh, new truck. Do I do that now? Yeah, I'm going to do that now. We're going to pause our proceedings just to stick these guys on the new truck. Please hold. Worth it. Since just about every truck system that's still running is profitable, we're all over this. Let's Haver iron, Haver steel. Almost there. No, not almost. There is no almost. We're there. Okay, good. Interesting. I wonder why this vehicle's not yet replaced. Maybe it's not old enough. Anyway, that's something we can worry about a bit later. Right, back to work. Yes, okay, right, I've got everything open I need, I think. Yeah, train 1, we're going to mothball. Amusing, I haven't decided. Let's sell the Easy Rules there. Right. Let's buy a new one. Okay, so this fella here, what are we looking at? 2 million for the train itself, carries 99 passengers, top speed of 130. It's not particularly fast. The loading speed is very fast, though. And I haven't got any yet. You're hired. There we go. Right, so you are Easy Rules 2. And you are going on the Riptor. Set line. Okay, let's run it. And as soon as train 1 comes in, we're going to send that to the depot and kill it. Yeah. Pretty ruthless. Hold on, let's go here and watch this chap on the way out. As soon as you come in, archaic beast. So, yeah, alright, so I had 3 trains that each had a capacity of 60-ish, give or take, right? And now, if I run 2 trains that both have a capacity of 100-ish, that will do the job. Oh, just about finished unloading. Go to the nearest depot, please. Heading for depot. I don't know which depot you're heading for. Keep an eye on that. Let's call up the dialogue for Easy here. Is that a passenger? Yes, it is. Nice. Didn't know that you could interrogate passengers as well. I'd be quite impressed if this actually takes all 99. No, it doesn't. Okay, and then Amusing. Once you're done in Torrington, we'll mothball you and replace you with another one of these big fellas here. Splendid. Oh, I wonder if the game introduces an ICE, an ICE, because they're really quite splendid. I mean, obviously, for those of you outside Germany, you might not have been on much German rail, but I've been on a fair few German trains, and the ICE. Did they call it ICE or ICE? Obviously in German. What's going on here, train one? Come on, you're heading for retirement. Who's blocking your path? Which depot have you chosen? Intrigue. Right, Amusing's coming in now. We'll get you to do a drop-off as well. What's this painful? Let's speed up a little bit. There you go, that's the drop-off. Go to your nearest depot, please. There we go. Right. Okay, so 2 trains enter, 1 train leaves. You're taking an incredibly interesting route. Okay, and I'm, you know, if I'm lucky, then when these guys re-emerge from being replaced, they should. Well, no, there is no should about it. I'm hoping that they're spread out enough to make this make sense. What would be rubbish was if they're basically running in convoy, because we're never going to get the passenger action we need, and we're going to need to take some manual override in order to get that to work. Plenty of demand, and I think once I've done this, I shall I'll go and have a quick look at how some of the other lines are running, some of the newer lines, and see if they're up to profit. You've come all the way back to home base. Holy moly. Interesting. Okay, that's not the depot I would have chosen, but, you know, you're your own boss. Here we go. Right, depot me. Good. Sell. Not replacing you. Right, so I'm very optimistic that I mean, obviously this will slow down the rate at which passengers can get the train. So it will how does it actually describe it? The frequency. It will slow the frequency down a little. But all being well, that shouldn't be an issue. Who knows? You're going to Bexhill. Okay, fine. Easy, still hitting the kind of the 50 mark here. Oh, there it is. Hey. That's a good skin. I like that skin a lot. I shall do, I'll probably do another one in a similar style. Right, you're sold. Thank you very much, Amusing. You have been splendid. But fret not, we're going to buy a replacement. Let's not muck about. Let's just go one of these. Amusing Express 2. Set line, and you are a Riptor commuter. Off you trot. Good. Why are you saying train 1? Because you're not train 1. Right, there's easy rules. Currently carrying 98 of 99. Absolutely you are. No, you did not want to take your name. Well, let's try it again. Amusing Express 2. There we go. Right, so, I mean, they've got maybe a little bit less character than running 3 separate trains that we were doing before. But let's have a look. Let's see where they are in relation to each other. Where you're going? You're going to Bexhill, which is here. This is Bexhill, isn't it? Oh, have I actually spaced this out really quite well? How lucky have I just got? Oh, that's brilliant. They overlapped at Bexhill. That's fantastic. Oh, I couldn't have asked for any better, really. The only place that could have been better, because this is Riptor, right? So Ripon to Torrington. So the halfway point is pretty much here. So if they'd have overlapped maybe in this tunnel, that would be perfect. But as it turns out, they overlapped at Bexhill, which isn't far off at all. I have great hope for the future with these two guys. You chaps are going to make me the money. All the money. No, you're solely responsible. Oh yeah, what have we got? Another new train. And it's the year 2000, which means that for future playthroughs I can start from the year 2000. That's fun. We got 90 and 93. Okay, oh no, it's dropping off 93. How many are you picking up? This was a good move. 99. This was a very good move. Okay, this the Riptor commuter is about to start making the bucks. Let's have a look at all the lines overall. In fact, it's almost profitable already. Which, for a replacement, that's pretty impressive. I could have added another coach, but I think actually the 99 is going to be sufficient. Now, we're running 2 of the same on Tewkesbury, so I'm happy with that. Walktor, I'm tempted to maybe add another train to, because its frequency rate is a little on the slow side. Let's go have a look at the slow bar. You're focused on the line there rather than the train, you book. What have we got waiting here? Right, so we've got 40 waiting at that end, and at this end, oh, it's just picking up now. What have you got on board? 65. Well, it's improving. And the tram system in town certainly has plenty of passengers waiting, so that's good. This was always going to be slow burn, and I think that the profit that comes from this ultra speed line will only happen when I actually give it ultra speed line worthy distance. And maybe I'll cover that next time. We'll have to see if the profits kind of up themselves again. Where are we up to, just to finish off? Yeah, so we've had 3 consecutive years of not terrific on the profit side of things, but you know, buying trains is expensive business. Yeah, buying trains is very expensive business. So revenues were down last year because I monkeyed with a passenger line. That always happens. How many are you going to pick up here? What do you got? You had 64. And you're going to grab... Talk to me. 62. Okay, well, you know, it's better than it was. It did, you know, 11, 12 for a couple of years there. So we're now at 880 in, and we're in June. I feel fairly positive about this. I should have cut my running costs as well, but I've not. This doesn't look like it's really showing itself up. Who knows? Maybe the new trains are actually more expensive to run, and that the offset there is not worth mentioning. Anyway, that'll wrap it up for this episode. What am I going to do next time? Actually, I'm not entirely sure. Bexhill is the big success story. Look at that. So maybe we expand. We go a Bexhill to Woking direct rail. Since we've got this expansion line here, that could be interesting things. Anyway, I'll mull that over and tune in next time and find out how we get on. Please leave a like or subscribe if you haven't done so already. It's very much appreciated and brings a smile to my face. I'll catch you next time. I've been Colonel Failure. Thank you very much. Cheerio!